first-round pick in 2021 and 2022, plus second-round picks in 2021 and 2023 for Deshaun Watson. Like, that's...
Just get the fuck out of here.
Why is he making trades? What is this? Is he running it through like a Madden
mouthpiece
simulator?
for the Texans. He's just, he's putting out these crazy scenarios to try and, say that the Texans, need to get this back. But he's their mouthpiece. Like, of course he's going to say a crazy freaking return.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
And then the 49ers, Garoppolo, Fred Warner, Mike McGlinchey, first-round pick in 2021 and 2022, second-round pick in 2021, third-round pick in 2022. It's just... And also potentially Nick Bosa? Like, what?
No one's giving you all that. Yeah, okay. I want all of your best players and all of your first, second, and third-round picks for the next 3 years.
Is that...
Sounds good? Okay, you can have him.
How does that make any sense? Like, Deshaun Watson doesn't want to play with the Texans because they can't do anything around him. And you're just doing the same thing.
I mean, you can put that out there in the universe if you want to be the mouthpiece for them, but at a certain point, you have to be realistic or people are going to start questioning whether or not you're smoking opium.
Which I think he is. I think, honestly, best place for Deshaun Watson is the Jets. I think, in return, the Jets should give up Sam Darnold, obviously, and a first-round pick in 2021, first-round pick in 2023. I think that makes the most sense. So they get the 2 first-round pick value. The Jets don't cripple themselves for the next 2 years. Allow themselves to get a first-round player in 2022, which they already had. They have 2 picks in first round in 2022. They need them both if they're going to get rid of a first-round pick in 2021. If not, then they're just stupid. Is Deshaun Watson any good? Yes, obviously he's good. He's young, he's talented, etc. But is he worth 7 pieces or 8 pieces like in the Panthers trade when you're going to get a guy like Brian Burns and you're going to get a guy like Christian McCaffrey? It just doesn't make any sense.
Again, different analogy. Buying the fucking best milk-producing cow isn't worth selling the farm over. Like,
exactly.
You're going to... Like, any GM to make that deal might as well be fired at that moment. I don't care if it's their second day on the job.
Yeah. It's bad. Very bad. Like, the Texans are actually at a disadvantage here because Deshaun Watson has said, if you don't trade me, I'm still not playing for you. Like,
yeah, but right now, I mean, it's bad for the city of Houston. More people are fucking leaving there than left Chernobyl.
Yeah. All right, we are running out of time, so one more thing we're going to talk about, and that is Russell Wilson. Real quick, where do you think he plays in 2021-2022?
Honestly, I think he's probably back in Seattle, but, I mean, it doesn't seem like he really wants to be there. It doesn't feel like Seattle's really interested in keeping him there, but I think because the whole league knows that, you're going to be hard-pressed to find somebody that's really willing to give you a lot. I mean, I think you're going to see the situation with... I mean, I think they'll get more from it than what happened when the Colts got Wentz, but I think you'll see a situation where teams are going to stand firm the same way that they would with Watson, and either, listen, you're going to get this done, or whatever. We'll roll with what we have.
All right. All right. Dan O'Shea, where do you think he's going to end up, Russell Wilson, playing in the 2021-2022 NFL season?
I think Tony's right. I think he stays in Seattle. I think they'd be silly to let him walk. But let's just say that it's not Seattle. I mean, as much as the Texans make sense for Wilson, I don't know how much they make sense for a a trade partner with Seattle, they're going to want a quarterback in return, and they're not going to get one from the Bears. They're not going to get high picks if the Bears have Wilson, because all of a sudden they look like a contender. Yes, they have potentially they can get Khalil Mack back and flip him, but it just doesn't. To me, that just doesn't make a ton of sense. I think you need a different trade partner if assuming they want QB talent.
I'm going to cut you off right there because I think you're wrong. I think the Seattle Seahawks reach a deal with the Chicago Bears for Mitch Trubisky, Khalil Mack, and a pick in the second round or better in the next 2 years.
Maybe. I think his trade destinations just got smaller. Well, I mean, maybe that's just because Dallas got crossed off the list, but it was the Bears, the Raiders, and the Saints. The Saints, I don't see. The Raiders are an interesting one because they could sell perhaps Carr to Seattle. I personally think Gruden wants to move on from him, so that to me is the place most likely in my mind if it's not Seattle.
All right, so there you have it. Our thoughts on where Russell Wilson's going to end up. Guys, we're at the end of the show. We're going to have to finish it up right now with our This Week in Sports History. As always, I found this information on onthisday.com. March 14th, 1954, Braves Henry Aaron, homers in his first exhibition game. Hank Aaron's first home run, March 14th, 1954.
Yeah, he had an all right career after that,
All right, yep. Very all right career, you could say. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us here at Dan D'Antoni Sports. If you want to find us on Twitter, we are at Dan D'Antoni. On Facebook, we are Dan D'Antoni Sports. If you want to send us an email, we are dandantonisports@gmail.com. So for Dan, Tony, have a good night.